What do we have here? It's a good old Disney Plus day. Let's see. How's it going, everybody? I've been sitting here waiting for Kenobi, waiting for a full-length Kenobi trailer for a minute now. And they showed us the teaser that was posted yesterday. And then they moved on, and now we're getting a bunch of, like, Marvel stuff. So I'm like, are they going to circle back around? I don't know, but while I'm killing the time waiting for this, I figured, why don't we all just, like, take a look at all this stuff together? Because some of this shit I have opinions about. Some of it I've never heard of, and maybe you guys have opinions to share with me. Who knows? So what's up, Isaac? Kitex, Yash, Colin, Recte, Zion of Western, Star Wars Time, Alexander, Jake. Good morning. It's morning where I am. I don't know about you guys. I got up really early today. Red Notice. Red Notice on Netflix. Everyone's been talking about Red Notice. I don't know what it is. I thought it had to do with the Red album. I thought it was a Taylor Swift thing. San Diego, nice. Hello there. Sam, you know, it's a bit of a shit show. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I get what they're going for, and it's not like the worst idea in the world. I just happen to think that it's, I don't know, maybe less of a smooth rollout when you're doing it completely based on social media posts, and we don't have like a live stream or like an event to. Matea, don't know when the Star Wars stuff comes. We have gotten so far. Let's do a scroll and take a look. Okay, so we got Jungle Cruise on Disney Plus. Boom. Ice Age. Okay. Then Baymax. These are all things that we love, right? Cheaper by the dozen. See, look, they're doing it like it's a live stream. You've got a celebrity introducing it, and then the trailer. Celebrity introduction, the trailer. Cheaper by the dozen, of all things. I had no idea that Patrick Dempsey was still around, honestly. Haven't seen that guy since like 2007. Disenchanted, all right. Diary of a Wimpy Kid. These books are a little, they're after my time, but it's got strong cat and underpants energy to it, don't you think? Richard J, hello there. By the way, Richard J is responsible for me having this awesome autographed Jeremy Bullock Boba Fett art. And I just reacted to Under the Helmet, the new documentary about Boba Fett, the legacy of Boba Fett that just came out on Disney Plus. And don't worry, Rich, I definitely gave you a shout out because this is one of the coolest things anyone's ever given me. So, and I made sure, and Bendu took his with him when he moved too, so he's gonna get his framed up on his new wall as well. Yeah, Cheaper by the Dozen. The original Cheaper by the Dozen's hella funny. I enjoy it as well. Steve Martin's a really funny guy. Okay, and then we're getting some kind of a, what is this, like a Peter? Oh, Peter Jackson is doing a Beatles retrospective. Okay. He's all about the old school film now. After he did They Shall Never Grow Old, which was heartbreaking, by the way. I watched that, where he uses like artificial intelligence to fill in the gaps. It's like an algorithm that fills in the gaps in missing reels of film to create like a more fluid visual. And I don't know if he had to do that here. This footage is much more contemporary than 1917, but who knows? Either way, it looks interesting. I do like the Beatles, so. Oh shit, we got Rescue Rangers over here. Andy Samberg and John Mulaney. That's quite a pair. I could see it, actually. I could see it. Better Nate than ever. Wait. Are they putting it on the Hocus Pocus? It's legit. It's a sequel. Okay. Hocus Pocus 2. Okay. Now this one has me a little bit intrigued. I do love Hocus Pocus. It's dope. Miss Sunflower, it's 1 a.m. over there? Oh man, it's 9 in the morning right now. I think they're just getting started. Also, there's not going to be a panel this year. That's a common misconception, is there actually is no panel or live stream. It's literally just a thread on Twitter. It's the most lackadaisical official rollout I think I've ever seen from Disney, of all people. But regardless, this is what we've got. And so now we've got, those are our Disney titles. Now we're getting some Nat Geo and Discovery. Will Smith, welcome to Earth. Hold up, Zion Weston. There's Hocus Pocus books? I didn't even know that. That's cool. Hocus Pocus was, you know, like, it's a fun movie, but, like, there is a little bit of world building, a little bit of lore about the witches in there. That would be cool to explore. So if the books explore that, that's awesome. I'm down to read those. Yeah, no, this is a clever title. This is a clever pun. Welcome to Earth. Why is it that Will Smith is, like, everywhere right now? I have noticed he hasn't done a whole lot of acting in the last few years, but he's been all over the news. Like, positive and negative ways. Tammy Boy, I already have reacted to the Boba Fett documentary. Nerd Chronic is hard at work editing it right now, and the full-length version's up on Patreon, so if you want to check it out, it's already waiting for you. Beneath the Earth. Sneakerella. What the fuck is Sneakerella? Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna pause my stream music real quick so that I can watch this with some sound on. So wait, do I have desktop audio enabled? I better. Okay. There we go. There we go. Yes, I have seen the Woof Woof Wolf remastered intro of Republic Commando. It was awesome. Yeah, Cinematic Captures did a little behind-the-scenes video of how he did the lighting for that, too. Man, those guys are so talented. They're so incredibly talented. Like, yeah. It's always a treat whenever they release anything.
Yeah, working.
Hello, Shaka-Time.
This is the real world. Sometimes you just gotta let your dreams go.
I just scribble in my notebook. I'm a stock boy. That's it.
You are a legit designer.
Let me at him.
Okay,
Dude,
actually, this is cool.
I want to lick him.
Sneakerella.
I'm Kira.
Oh.
Hold up. Kira King, a.k.a. Sneaker Royalty.
Aldebaran, the only thing that's a hard confirmation right now is that there's a book of Boba Fett documentary on Disney Plus and a short, like literally a 1-minute sizzle reel exclusive to Disney Plus. That was leaked yesterday.
You've got sneakers to make.
Those are actually the only confirmations that we have. The rest of this is all supposition and like a whole lot of wishful thinking that we're gonna get more. It makes sense that we'll get more. I mean,
it's you. Did you design these?
Yeah.
You're the guy that everybody's been talking about tonight. This is destiny.
Sneakerella. I mean, if they're gonna do a Cinderella story like this, it's a missed opportunity not to have a glass sneaker. You gotta fit a glass sneaker on Homeboy's foot, and then he gets to go to the prom. Like, oh, great. Zach Taft, you are not late, my friend. We are all way too early. God, so early this morning. I got up at 5 a.m. like a sucker, because this thing was supposed to start at 6. I got up at 5 a.m. so I could watch Better Nate Than Never. Proud family? Fuck yeah. Awesome. I'm actually dope, stoked about this.
Again, young man?
You can call me Sugar Mama.
Hell yeah.
I'm becoming a woman.
It's my job as your father to do everything in my power to prevent it. Penny's gonna wind up living with us forever, like you and Bobby, Mama. Hi, Penny.
What were y'all doing?
Hello, son.
Oh, snap! It's Sugar Night, and she's swole.
It's Sugar Night. I was sick, Tiffany Haddish. Lil Nas X. Nice.
You my grandbaby. You can do no wrong. But your dad,
That's gonna be fun.
that's another story.
We about to blow up.
Miss Sunflower, we've had one Star Wars announcement, and it was, well, they talked about the Under the Helmet documentary, and they talked about the 1-minute sizzle. That's for Kenobi, which is currently up. Spiderwick Chronicles. Now, this I'm excited for. This is Willow right here. One of my favorite movies from being a kid. By the way, those of you in the chat, I have like rewound a lot. There's a shit ton more posts that have been posted here. And if while I'm in here like going on about Willow, the actual Kenobi trailer drops, please chime in the chat, interrupt me and tell me to start reacting to it because I want to get there first. But while I'm waiting, I'm doing this. So keep an eye on that for me, those of you who are refreshing Twitter, and let me know if it drops so I can switch gears and start reacting. I am not sure if the sizzle is on YouTube. It may be exclusive to Disney+. My reaction to the sizzle is on YouTube, so you can watch it vicariously through me. But I'm sure there's an alternative way for you to watch it. I'm sure there is.
Hello. Yes, it's me, world-famous actor Warwick Davis. I'm thrilled to be coming to you from the set of the brand new sequel series to my most popular role, Willow. Yeah, we heard you die-hard Willow fans.
Fuck yeah.
The Willow mongers, the Willingly Softlies, the low boys. You get
the low boys.
Stakes for that. Anyway, they've asked me to introduce you to the phenomenal cast, or supporting cast, that will be joining me on a brand new adventure. Well, let's go meet them.
He said it's a sequel, right? He said it's a sequel series?
Okay, so we'll start with this handsome young fella, who is, all right, don't touch. Oh. Go on then. What's your name?
Dempsey.
No, your first name.
Dempsey is my first name. Brick is my last name.
This kid looks a lot like Val Kilmer.
Good luck with that.
Is it the son of Mad
What does it
Mardigan?
feel like to be carrying the torch for a whole new generation of fans who may not remember the movie?
There's a movie? Of this?
Yeah, Willow.
Who's in it?
Me. Directed by Ron Howard.
Ron Howard.
Oh, yeah. Ron Howard,
From
of
Arrested
course.
Development.
Oh, that's good.
Is he narrating this?
He isn't.
No, tell us about the first time you saw Willow in the cinemas. A lovely anecdote, this.
Oh, I wasn't born.
Oh, damn, she's Laura
What are
Dannon.
you gonna do
This
with
is the
your face
baby,
for this?
Laura Dannon grown up,
What do
I
you mean,
bet
my
you.
face?
Quite a bit older now. Are they gonna like Irishman your face with computers?
No, Ellie, they're
or
not
what?
going to Irishman my face. Some time has passed since the first movie, and a huge part of this story is how good Willow looks for his age. Keep up, Ellie. Read the new pages.
Warwick Davis is a goddamn
Look at this
treasure.
guy. So you may recognize him.
I call him a national treasure, but he's not
Tom.
from my nation, so
done
he's a
some,
global treasure.
What have you done? Student films, Insta stories, TikToks, and the like. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a good
I
Flash
just
in
wanna say I'm
Spider-Man.
also
He's
a
not quite as
huge fan,
meme-tastic
and
as
I
the Tobey
actually
Maguire Flash,
watched
but he's
Willow
great.
back in the day when I was a kid, and I grew up loving it, man. It was great. You know, my second favorite fantasy adventure.
Cool.
Behind Lord of the Rings.
You're going to stop there after Willow is great.
Ouch.
I'm Ruby Cruz. I'm
Ruby Cruz.
Hey, yeah.
Wow, Ruby Cruz. That's a hell of a stage name. You getting that, Dempsey?
Yeah.
Now I know you, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Enfys Nest.
I'm Erin. I was in Solo with you.
Oh my god, she's going to play the
No,
daughter of
that's actually the
Sorsha
one
and Mad
Star Wars
Mardigan. I
movie I
bet you
haven't
anything.
seen. But it's great to have you back for this one.
Are we sure it's a sequel,
Did
not
you
a
know this is a Star
prequel?
Wars
Because she
thing?
could totally be young Sorsha, and that
So there you
Dempsey
have
kid
it.
could totally be
The
young Mad Mardigan.
Or younger supporting cast of the brand new Willow series.
I can't
coming
wait,
next
you
year
guys.
to
I
Disney
can't wait
Plus.
for Willow.
No, hang on. It's Warwick. No,
Warwick.
It's not isn't
Warwick.
it? Shh. All at once. Warwick.
Warwick.
No, forget
Warwick.
the W.
Warwick.
Not the first
Warwick.
W, the middle one. Warwick.
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 I think I'm getting it.
All right.
Please.
We got it.
Oh, that's gonna be great. No, John Awakens. If you've never seen Willow, definitely check it out. It's on Disney Plus. It's absolutely incredible. It's got some really cool, like Ray Harryhausen style, like special, like creatures, stop motion animation. It's an early ILM joint. It's really really cool. Let's get that music back on there. All right, let's continue our scroll. Taking a stroll, if you will, through the Disney Plus Day announcements. All right, yeah, no. Music back off. This is worth it for sure. So, you know his name. Revisit his story. Under the Helmet, The Legacy of Boba Fett. An original documentary special is now streaming on Disney Plus. And I've already watched it. It was really cool. It's only about 20 minutes long, and my full-length reaction of it is already available on Patreon, and Nerd Chronic is currently hard at work chopping up the YouTube version for you guys. So hopefully by the end of today, and if not, early tomorrow, you'll be able to watch my reaction to it. But let's take a look at this little teaser right here. Laura Dannon has red hair when she's a baby. Yeah, but you know, she could be a blonde lady. I guess by that logic, maybe Erin Kellerman is going to be a Laura Dannon. But I feel like she's going to be the daughter of Sorsha and Mad Mardigan. I just have that feeling. Maybe they're brand new characters and no one's related to anyone, and my mind is just really small when it comes to Willow. But that's just my initial impression, you know?
Okay, we'd like to introduce Boba Fett. Can you speak to us, Boba?
The Ralph McQuarrie concept.
You didn't know who he was, you didn't know where he came from.
But he didn't get much screen time.
When he put the costume on and walked onto the set, absolute silence.
You said, whoa, who is that?
Despite his lack of screen time, next to no dialogue, he's everywhere.
The world was ready for this bounty hunter.
Under the Helmet, The Legacy of Boba Fett, now streaming only on Disney+.
It's seriously cool. Definitely check it out. And yeah, I really hope Val Kilmer's up to having some sort of a cameo in Willow. You know, what if Mad Mardigan is like the new king of Tir Asleen, and he's sitting there and he just has to sit on a throne the whole time. He doesn't have to do much. Like, that would be a perfect little job for him. And also, I would be really, really happy if in universe, Mad Mardigan became the ruler of Tir Asleen. I think that'd be a great ending to his story. Considering he starts off like in a crow's cage, scoundrel as fuck, you know? So here is Under the Helmet, The Legacy of Boba Fett. This is the poster. And then they showed us this, all right? Hello there. Visit Disney Plus for an exclusive behind-the-scenes look at Obi-Wan Kenobi, an original series, coming in 2022. That exclusive look is the 1-minute sizzle reel that hit the internet yesterday. I reacted to, then I pulled my reaction. I have since posted it again today because now it's official. It's up there. And it's only 1 minute long, so even though it's Disney Plus exclusive, less than 10 minutes falls within the fair use. So you can still react to it. So I've reacted to it. But then after this, they fucked off. They moved on. They started talking about cars on the road. Decidedly nothing to do with Star Wars. It's like, okay, so this is it. We get 1, 2, 3 posts. And then we move on. Because, you know, we're all dying to hear about Lightning McQueen. And all of this. So, but, you know, so we've got cars. And now we're moving on to the Pixar stuff. I think this is beginning Pixar. Yep, because then we got another one. Win or lose. Is he a giant, or is he a regular guy with a whole bunch of like shoulder angels and shoulder demons? Zion of Western. The sizzle reel is just a 1 minute little clip. There's no actual footage of Kenobi. It's just the concept art pieces and Ewan McGregor and Deborah Chow talking about Kenobi and talking about the confrontation between Hayden and Ewan. It's literally like 60 seconds. But the only way to link it would be linking it for. Check out the latest D Plus vid that says sharing for Vision, Bad Batch Season 2, and Andor are shown at the start. Those trailers might still drop. Ooh, okay, all right. Looks like the Pixar continues with Zootopia. Tiana, first look concept art, the long form musical series. Okay, interesting. That's cool. I'm glad that Tiana's getting more. Intertwined. Intralazados. Okay. Let's take a look. Oh, we gotta... To fulfill her dreams, she will have to change the past. Could be good. I'm gonna go ahead and skip this trailer, though. I hope no one minds. Oh, shit. Okay. X-Men 97. An all-new original series streaming 2023. So it's an original series. Okay, so they're not just re-releasing the 97 series. It's actually a new one, and it's going to be set in 97? Interesting. Yeah, Rogue Squadron has been officially delayed. It's been, well, it's not shelved. It's been pushed to 2024. It's still very much slated for a release, and they're trying to work towards that. I don't think it was an abrupt thing. I think it was a script issue that they had been working on for a long time, and they were like, we really need to set this aside and just start, you know, woodshedding the script. Especially since it was going to be, I think, a lot of the context was going to be informed by Rangers of the New Republic, which was a flagship show built around Cara Dune, who's not in Star Wars anymore. So they were like, okay, back to the drawing board, but I don't know if they can still make their 2023 release. And so 2024 it is. In the meantime, we're getting a new rumored feature, a film in development for 2023 that might be Old Republic. It might be High Republic. It's going to be some kind of a Republic, and it's going to be a long time ago. So we'll see what happens with that. Deadlines are pretty bad for the creative processes, and apparently it's a pretty common practice at big studios like Lucasfilm. They have a bunch of smaller films just constantly in production and constantly in the pipe with no release day set. Not really any sort of like concerted effort towards actually finishing the productions. They meant to exist in limbo so that when a flagship production like Rogue Squadron suddenly suffers a delay, they have a half-developed feature just ready to grab, pluck, and stick it in that spot, so they don't have to lose that release date, because that's the most important thing to them is keeping their commitments in terms of releasing products on time. You know, the quality of the movie is secondary to the release schedule. So I think that this Old Republic / High Republic film that's in development is one of those. It's like a placeholder movie that's been in development for several years. BuzzFeed reported on an Old Republic movie back in 2019. And now that we've hit a production pitfall with Rogue Squadron, the Old Republic's time has come, kind of thing. That's kind of how I see it. Gonk gonk. You ain't missed much. You've missed about 30 seconds of Star Wars talk and a whole lot of Pixar. Okay, we got Moon Knight. I heard Oscar Isaac was gonna be the Moon Knight. That'd be dope. She-Hulk. It looks like it's mostly we're mostly just getting like title reveals here. No footage in any of these. She-Hulk. I'm looking forward to. I like how it's got like a city line behind it. It's like the Marvel. It looks like Grey's Anatomy for some reason. I am a casual fan of X-Men. I'm definitely no expert. Bendu is an X-Men fiend. He knows all about it. Most of my enthusiasm for Marvel comes from hanging out with Bendu and watching him getting excited for Marvel, honestly. Miss Marvel, okay, alright. What If Season 2? This is not news. We already knew about this, but it's nice to see it included in there. Echo. Isn't Echo one of the Eternals? Is this an Eternal spinoff? I'm not sure. But then we're getting Spider-Man freshman year. Okay. Is this part of the Spider-Verse? Is this going to be canon? I wonder. I Am Groot. Nice. Okay. All right. I dig it. Groot is pretty much an adorable character, and he's like an instant money maker, so I'm not surprised that he would get his own show. Ironheart. What the hell is Ironheart? My first thought is like the Iron Giant, you know? Could it be a brand new, like a newly designed kind of monster, like a robot story that's gonna break our hearts? Agatha, House of Harkness. All right. Good for what's her name? She's gonna get some extra paychecks out of this thing. Because Agatha did not die at the end of WandaVision, right? She just got kind of like magic lobotomized a little bit. It could be a prequel. It could be afterwards. Marvel Zombies. Okay, so this was part of What If, based on a pre-existing Marvel property from the comics called Marvel Zombies from back in the 2000s. Could be cool. I honestly felt like the Marvel Zombies episode of What If was one of the weaker episodes. But that's because they really were trying to tie it into their own little What If story with the Watcher that was going on, more so than trying to tie it into the original Marvel Zombies stories, which were pretty badass. So if it goes a little bit more old school with it, I could find this very interesting. If you go on Disney Plus and look up Marvel 2021, there's a 14-minute video of new Hawkeye clips and sneak peek of Moon Knight and Miss Marvel. Dope. Alright, I'm definitely going to be looking at that, but I'm not going to go on Disney Plus while I'm on a stream, because I've been burned for that before, so I'm going to be on my best behavior this time around. As for me reacting to non-Star Wars stuff, I hope you guys know about my second YouTube channel, Grizzled Wizard, where currently reacting to Avatar The Last Airbender and He-Man. I'm going to be doing Wheel of Time, finishing Primal, Squid Game, maybe, pretty soon here too. So there's going to be a lot of non-Star Wars reactions coming. Just make sure you're subscribed to the Grizzled Wizard channel, because Kyle Katarn is nothing but Star Wars. But yeah, no, I'd definitely like to throw some Marvel stuff in there as well. Start reacting to some Marvel things. Secret Invasion. This was set up with the whole the Captain Marvel movie. That's right. With Krennic. Krennic's actor is in this. Get your first look at some of the original series on Disney Plus. All right. That wasn't it, right? Seriously, Scout. I'm right there with you. Was this seriously? Okay, so this is the video, and I saw that someone was telling me to like pay attention to this video because it started off with a couple logos of things we want to see trailers for. So let's see if we can... Yeah, let's see what happens. Andor, Bad Batch, Boba Fett. Okay. Those are all things that aren't Kenobi, and none of them were... Oh, there's Kenobi. None of them were mentioned. Can't wait for Willow. Willow's gonna be dope. Okay, so... If that's it for Star Wars, I'm hella disappointed. Gotham Knight, you know, honestly, right there with you. You know? It's kind of a... I don't believe that this is the end of Disney Plus. It can't be. It can't be. We got a sizzle reel for Kenobi that wasn't even part of the Disney Plus Day release. It was exclusive to Disney Plus. So if you're following Disney Plus here on Twitter, you get nothing. Yeah, let's scroll back up to those Star Wars announcements that were there for a blink of an eye. Look. You know his name. We got 2 things for Under the Helmet, which is cool. It was actually a really fun documentary. It's only 20 minutes. It's really worth it. If you have some time today, it would be a nice way to celebrate Disney Plus Day, I think. It's a fun little watch. And then we get this, one of the only text-only posts in this whole slew. One of the only posts that doesn't come with any kind of an image on it. Visit Disney Plus for an exclusive behind-the-scenes look at Obi-Wan Kenobi, an original series coming in 2022. Disney Plus Day. It's like, well, what about Andor, man? What about Ahsoka? What about Mandalorian Season 3? Book of Boba Fett? I've heard it said that if we don't get anything today, which I'm not willing to say we're not getting anything yet, but it's starting to become... It's only 9 a.m. for me, anyway. You know, the day is young. But we may have to wait for Investor Day. We may have to wait for D23. It's possible. That would really suck. But, 'twould sting a little bit, wouldn't it? But, I don't know. I don't know where, What do you mean, where's the Old Republic, Kingston? Are you saying where's the, announcement for Old Republic? The Old Republic movie in the Disney Plus Day stuff? I think we're like at least a year off from that. If it's supposed to be dropping 2023, I think that we'll be getting, at most, a title before 2022. Like... And by a title, I just mean like an in-progress logo, something to get us excited. Like, it's in development, like I was saying, it's been in development for a long time, but I doubt they have any, like, footage worthy of a trailer yet. I do have my bucket mug, and cheers to that. Luna, I don't know what you're talking about. Marvel fans ate good today. Marvel fans got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 title reveals. Y'all got double-digit title reveals. I don't really consider myself a Marvel fan just because I'm a casual. I like Marvel a lot. I enjoy it. I don't have any problems with it. I'm not, like, passionate and, like, all into it and need all the information. Like, I'm not a day one guy for Marvel. I can wait a little bit to watch the movies. But even so, like, Marvel fans should be very happy with this, I think. Yeah, it kind of sucks that we didn't get any trailers, but apparently you've got Hawkeye stuff on Disney Plus. A couple of clips, right? And maybe even a She-Hulk one. Is that what I saw in the comments here? Half of these titles were revealed in the last Investor Day. Yeah, it's true. Just like how I remember our Disney Investor Day stream for Star Wars. We got a ton of title reveals. This is very much that same energy. And man, thinking back to that, it is kind of a kick in the teeth, isn't it? Like, the title reveal that I got the most stoked for was Rogue Squadron, the movie that's been pushed back, and like, don't know what's gonna happen with it now. Yeah, and the show I was most excited for was goddamn Rangers of the New Republic, which is never gonna happen. Padawan, I would not despair just yet. It's very early in the morning for Star Wars Day, for Disney Plus Day, to be completely free of Star Wars news. Like, there's more to come. There has to be at some point. By end of day, maybe we'll just get a little bit. I don't know. But regardless, it looks like they have concluded the rollout, this initial rollout here on Twitter. I don't see anything else coming. The future is bright. Disney Plus Day. The future is a little murky, actually, and the future's kind of confusing, bro. The future was not very well articulated to those of us waiting for Andor news or Ahsoka news. That's all I gotta say. Nuclearis, maybe they did leave the best for last. I wouldn't be surprised. However, it feels as though the last is upon us, because nothing else is being... Let's see. A couple minutes ago, this one. Yeah, like 20 minutes ago, I feel like we would have gotten it by now if anything was going to be a follow-up to that tweet. The secretiveness about everything, it is kind of a drag, but it's like we've gone from one extreme to the other, because you remember how back in the day, if you ever watch a trailer from the 80s and the 90s, they explain the whole fucking plot to you. The trailer's like 10 minutes long, and You've got just Don LaFontaine being like, and then this happens, and then in scene 3 this happens, and then eventually the guy realizes this, and in the end they blah blah blah. It's like, well, now I don't need to watch the fucking movie. But now it's the opposite. I blame J.J. Abrams. I blame the mystery box. You know, it all started with for me, I think the first time I really noticed that shift was Cloverfield. When, like, the viral marketing and they, like, put out all this stuff that was, like, deliberately confusing so that you'd be intrigued and so that you'd want to find out more. And you'd be like, huh, what the hell? Okay, Cloverfield, interesting. And then when JJ did his Star Trek, the mystery box was like, what is Khan gonna do? And then the Star Wars sequels was all about that mystery box. They didn't want to release anything. And ironically, 7 and 9 had way more set leaks than Episode 8 did. Rian Johnson ran a tight ship, production-wise. In terms of leaking, there was barely any leaking. But 7, like, we knew the entire plot before the movie came out. Same with 9, pretty much. It was leaked pretty early on. So I find it very ironic that the man responsible for the mystery box way of marketing had such a loose set. Yeah, I think this is the end of it. I don't think it's rude to say that you want to see more Marvel and less Star Wars. I mean, there are people out there who feel completely opposite to you and me, and their opinions are just as valid, you know? Like, I'm not gonna sit here and tell people why one thing is more important than the other. It's simply more important to me, you know? And everyone has their own valid experiences and thought processes as to why things are their favorite or they're not. And if you're a Marvel guy, that's great. And if you're just a Star Wars guy, that's cool too. I am a little disappointed in the lack of Star Wars morsels here, but I'm not resentful of the amount of Marvel content. In fact, I'm happy for Marvel fans, and I'm like, good for you guys. I'm glad someone had a really positive experience here. That's more important than it being me. The fact that it's someone, you know? If everyone had a terrible time, well, that would be another conversation. But, think you love? Yeah, exactly. I'm definitely a Star Wars fan. Like, the word fan, that label applies to me. I'm not a Marvel fan, but I enjoy Marvel, and I'm happy to see that there's a ton of Marvel to dive into someday when I've got, like, some time to sit on the couch. And the Andor teaser? What do you mean, the Andor teaser? I don't remember an Andor teaser. Luna, do you know something I don't know? Just gonna go Disney Plus, refresh tweets. 22 minutes ago, 26 minutes ago. Yeah, no, we're not getting... What about this? Does this have any sort of... This is a little teaser that was just recently posted as well. This is the most recent thing that they've posted, in fact. I'm gonna watch it. No guarantee that this is gonna have any kind of good stuff, but Jake, I don't think this is all we're getting either. I think that people are starting to despair a little early, and it's you know, it's early. We're all a bit emotional, but let's just wait and see.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the 8th wonder of the world.
Disney Plus Day is here.
That's spectacular.
Look at
It's
the Earth.
biggest day of the year for exclusive premieres.
The journey is it, not the destination.
Haven't you been dreaming about adventure?
Jungle Cruise was actually pretty fun.
I'm ready.
Shang-Chi had dope music. I really liked the music in Shang-Chi.
And get ready for more in the coming months.
I am Baymax.
We about to blow up!
Oh, we can go further than that.
It all starts here.
I've trained
Okay, okay. We're getting closer.
as long as I can remember.
We are going to change the course of history.
All right. Play the Andor trailer. What Andor trailer? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so far, what we have is a sizzle reel for Kenobi that did not show any footage. All it showed was concept art and a little bit of an interview talk from Ewan McGregor and from Deborah Chow, the director. So far, nothing for Andor. Nothing for Ahsoka. But you know what? It's not over yet. Like I'm saying, the day's not over yet. This will probably be it for the live stream for now. I will stream again later on today when we get some more news. The thing is, I'm also going to be streaming on Twitch today, finishing up my playthrough of KOTOR for the very first time. We finally made it to the Starforge, so if you want to watch that, I'm on Twitch as the Grizzled Wizard, and that'll be starting, I don't know, probably like 12 or 1 PST. I mostly wanted to stream this while I was waiting for more of the rollout to commence, and it looks like the entire thing has concluded for now, but I don't think it's like over. We'll see what happens next. Yeah, thank you, Brent, for hanging out with me. It's made this morning, this weird, stressful, confusing morning just a little bit better, didn't it? That we all get to hang out together. So thank you all for that, and I'll catch you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, may the Force be with you.